Good afternoon, everybody. Liz Bolden here from St. Paul, just checking in at the end of a very busy week to give you an informal, brief sort of update of my week and things that I'm working on. So I'm going to be referencing my whiteboard that is in front of me that has my list of bills that was heard this week, and I'll just run through you and tell you some of the things that I've been working on. I had a bill 2105 that was in the Commerce Committee that was around hearing aids and allowing or ensuring that insurance companies cover hearing aids for folks 18 and over. Currently, that is the law. They have to be covered for people 18 and under 18. But now, because of federal conformity and because it's the right thing to do, this bill says that they will need to be covered for everyone. So was passed out of the Commerce Committee, and so happy about that. I had a bill, Senate File 2051 in the Elections Committee that was around the definition of lobbyists. And so really just adding transparency into our system, ensuring that we have more information about the people who are trying to influence the policy that we have. And that was more around the local level. Senate File 2255 was heard in Ed Finance, which is a bill around funding for an organization in our community, ACLA, which does some great services, especially tutoring services and education services for folks primarily in our Hispanic community. Really great organization doing really good work, trying to get them some more resources. I had 3 bills up in HHS this week, Senate File 1489, Senate File 2052, and those were both around workplace safety. One was geared towards healthcare workers, one was geared towards human services workers, but we know we have been seeing an increase in workplace violence in the last years, which is unacceptable. Everyone should have a safe environment to work in, and I certainly, as a nurse, I have seen that in my professional life as well. And so these 2 bills really are around giving organizations resources to help with that staff safety, so they can use the resources for training for staff or sort of infrastructure needs, lighting, cameras, those types of things, but really enabling organizations to have the resources they need to keep staff safe. Really a great policy. And the third bill, Senate File 2108, was also around hearing aids and getting some federal conformity that says that you don't have to get a prescription for a hearing aid, that those can be offered over the counter as well. So like I said, federal conformity and allowing more access for folks for the equipment that they need. And then last, and maybe most exciting, was just this morning, I was in the Judiciary Committee with Senate File 3, which of course is the big democracy package, the For the People Act. And so that was our last committee stop, save for Finance Committee. And the next stop after that is really to the Senate floor. And so really excited to keep that moving. It's an important policy, which is all around democracy and making sure that Minnesotans are able to cast their votes safely and securely, and decreasing barriers for people to do that. And so other things that we are doing here in the Senate, off the Senate floor, we confirmed a couple commissioners this week. We confirmed Rebecca Lucero as the Department of Human Rights Commissioner, and Commissioner Ida Rukavina for the Department of Iron Range Resources and Rehabilitation Commissioner. Making sure I get those names right on my notes here. So doing good work in the Senate. I'll also just note it has been a busy week. This is deadline week, so first deadline is today, and what that means is for bills, policy bills by today have to be through all of their required committee stops in one house, either the Senate or one body, I should say, either in the Senate or in the House. They have to make all their committee stops by today in order to still be alive. So it's sort of the first deadline is today. Second one is in a couple of weeks on the 24th. So we are working hard to keep our bills alive and to be sure that we are getting hearings and getting things moved through the committee process. So lots happening. Just wanted to check in and let you know what I'm up to. If you have questions, please reach out, and I'll share another update next week. Have a good weekend, everybody.